morningy today. I've got like flowers on my shirt and like these baby blue nails and a bright orange lip, and I'm wearing a skirt. But anyways, I'm so excited for today's video, guys, because this video has been quite requested. I did a how to eyes for beginners a few videos ago, and even before I uploaded that video I got a bunch of requests on how to do a winged liner for beginners. So I decided to do this video. This is going to become a part of my how to type videos, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a wing liner with a liquid and a gel, because I feel like those are the two main ways people like to do winged liner. So I kind of want to talk about each of the methods before I get into the tutorial part. So on this eye I used a winged liner and I used my NYC liquid liner. This one is my holy grail liquid liner over any one I've used. I think this is really good, high-end, drugstore, whatever. It's so good, and it's $2. You can't beat that, and it's an incredible liner. The brush took me a while to adapt to. I was definitely a felt tip type girl, you know. I found that so much easier, felt pen. But after using this for a while, I do find this easier than a pen. I find it's more pigmented and it's easier to do a very crisp wing. So I really like this. It does take a bit of practice, but once you get it, it's amazing. And yeah, it's $2. It's so black. Let me show you. It's so black and it's so pigmented. As for gel today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in the shade Blackest Black. I really like this gel eyeliner. Again, gel liner is something you have to warm up to. You have to use it a few times until you can really be good at it, I would say. But I really like this one. And the brush I use today is the Real Techniques Fine Liner brush. I really like this brush, especially with this eyeliner or any eyeliner, because it's very fine and I feel like I can get a good liner with this. And this is what the gel liner looks like. The NYC one is it's more black, and what I love about the NYC one is it dries so fast and it is matte. It's a matte liner. Whereas this one just kind of stays that creamy form, but I still like this, and this is very long wearing, this gel one. So both have their pros and cons depending on what you prefer, so I wanted to include both in this video. So I do have a few tips for you guys when it comes to winged liner. My first one is practice makes perfect, guys. It took me so long to achieve a really nice eyeliner. I always start off with the line on my lash line first. I do that on both eyes to make sure that they are the same thickness wise and length wise and stuff like that, and then I do the wing and I do this line right here that's about a little higher up than my ear. So I do that line and then connect both of them to the lash line. I feel like that way I can get a very identical wing liner on both sides, and that's just the easiest technique I've found. But if you have any other techniques, please leave them down below, and let's just get into this tutorial. We're going to start with the liquid on this eye right here. I like to take the brush and wipe off the excess on the tube so I don't have too much, so then it's nice and little. And I just like to start by creating a line really close to my lash line. And I'm just going to make sure that line stays the same all across. What I love about this brush is it lets you go really thin or really thick, but I like to build it up. And then I go to the very end. So if I were to do it on both eyes, I would create this thin line on each eye, and then I'd go back after both lines are created and do the wing to make sure that they're identical. But because I'm just doing one eye, I will hop right into the wing. So for the wing, I like to do the same thing with the brush. Get some product on and wipe off the excess. And then I just start to do a thin line. I kind of like to go in the direction of my ear, not too high or too straight. So I draw a pretty decently long line, and then after that is drawn, I extend it a little bit more. Then I just grab more product and go from the tip of the wing and bring it in to connect it so it gets a thick wing, and then I just thin it out, making it a little longer. And that's how I like to create my wings with a liquid liner. Just created my liner with a liquid liner. This is the NYC liquid liner. You guys know this is my holy grail liner, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice wing. Obviously it turns out a little different every time, but this is usually what I go for. Now we're going to move on to gel. I'm using the same technique, going on the lash line and then doing the wing. I'm just grabbing more product to intensify the blackness. Going to create the wing the same way, kind of towards the ear. And bring it in. And then just extend it, and then I'm just going to fill in the gaps at the beginning. And that's my wing with a gel liner. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you'd like to see any more of these how-to videos. Make sure to subscribe before you leave. Just click down below. Let's get to 500 subscribers, guys. We are so close. We can do this. And yes, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. And now the eye's watering. Holy! Stop crying. Okay, am I still in frame? No, am I in frame?
What do you mean?
Like, can you see what I'm doing? Like,
you're on the very right side.
The whole time I was like that?
I don't know.
Nick, what are you here for?
I don't know.
I don't know, I feel so summery and my hair's curled like in the first time in forever. I've been straightening my hair so much lately.